Hello, citizens. I am Mayor Sin, your elected Chief Administrator of Centerville, and today is the 10th day of February, year 2222. As the centralized entertainment mainframe is still in the process of being recovered, I've taken it upon myself to provide some measure of diversion in your personal enrichment hours. Today's broadcast includes more interactive media recovered by our archaeological teams, and together we will learn how our ancestors amused themselves over 200 years ago. Our activity today includes the game Forewarned, which is about advanced hoarding techniques. Before we get started, I do have a quick announcement to make. DVL avatars are operating en masse in Sector Kila Lima 09er. This is a normal part of city operations, and all citizens are requested not to acknowledge them, even if they attempt conversation. As always, some measure As always, some measure of technical difficulties may occur due to the ancient technology we are currently limited to, so your patience is requested and required. And as you can see, you are still welcome to continue trying to find some of our commands. I think only 10 of 60 have been found so far. But welcome in, everybody. I will be joined.
Nice car.
That is one of them. I have made a few other changes. I have modified this just chatting screen. I've also modified the game stream. So hopefully it looks a little bit better. I was playing with overlays a little bit to make it a little easier. Though I'm noticing that my chat moved really quick. So let me adjust that slightly so you can actually fully see the chat. But I will be joined by, or maybe not. Maybe it's just gonna look weird. And there we go. I will be joined by Zeph and E Initiative at some point today. We will see how long. Oh, there's Innie. Boop, boop, boop. Welcome. Hello. Can any of you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Okay, that
I
was
don't know what's happening.
that was a weird few seconds. But yes, all right, let's go ahead. Let's get any loaded in. But how
I'm
is?
sorry, I should have just said ooh and left it at that.
Yeah, yeah. All right, well. Close dock, not quite. All right.
And you should be able to see a room at the very top of the channel list, live chat. The room code is in there.
Just gonna get on.
Okay. And there are some
Get on it.
updates. There's no names yet, Bill. There's no names for it. And let me turn Innie up, because Innie, you're super quiet. Hello. Oh, I did modify my character. So let me show you this beautiful person I have made. Hello, Sensory. How are you? I love how my head just wobbles back and forth. But for those of you who are unfamiliar with this game, oh, sweet, we've got an innie. All right.
Greetings.
I am ready.
Justin Timberlake.
Tool sharing is on. There are a lot more things to purchase, including a tool belt that gives you more things.
I can currently carry 7 items.
It's so exciting. What was I going to... I think I was going to buff up the transmitter. You know, I should have one for butt. But I do not. Okay, sleep well. I will warn you, this is a scary game, so I will be screaming a lot.
No, it's not.
It's scary for me. So you might not want to lurk if you're trying to sleep.
You're already breaking doors.
Annie, go ready up.
And he isn't ready, and he's supposed to break the doors.
Innie's priority
It's
is
in my
breaking
DNA,
things.
okay? Sorry.
Are you really
just
sorry?
telling you.
I don't think you are.
I'm making excuses.
Okay.
Hint, greed can be costly. I disagree.
Oh,
F to turn on your
new
flashlight.
one.
Yes, there's a lot of new stuff.
where's the camp?
They are
I
all
don't believe
down
you called
here.
damage. Yeah, they've all been moved closer to the entrance of the actual tomb.
Okay. Boop. Boop. So this game is a lot like Phasmo. Oh, I forgot I could pick up 6 things. I'll grab this. Brendan Fraser? I should have one for Brendan Fraser. Okay, sounds good, Doc. Which, if any of you have the game, or you're interested in the game, let me know. I would love to play this with more people.
Oh god, I forgot Annie has a radio.
What?
You have a radio in your pocket right now. I see it on your character model.
No, you don't.
It's like $13.
And actively developed.
There's no seismic activity. I am not picking up any seismic activity.
Oh, we got the tomb with the blue flames.
Ooh. Ooh, money. Okay. Oh, hello.
Whoa, hello.
Oh, that's quicksand.
Some
Okay.
cobwebs.
Oh yeah, walk around that, you'll find money. I mean, we play this a lot. I mostly play Phasma with you guys, but
What?
oh
Whoa.
shit.
Oh my god, that freaked me out.
But I mean, I play it a lot.
Dog showed up and decided to sniff my ankle.
I think there's a door here that's not open.
No, Daisy.
Okay, well, Bill's buying this game, so we can have more chaos tonight if you would like to join us. I would
What
say
is that?
it's
Extinguished torch.
the creepy thing.
What creepy thing?
It looked like it had long arms and was like stalking you guys. I don't know.
I believe in you, Innie.
Why do you keep...
Stop blowing my torch out.
I got it.
Now make your way back.
What are you streaming? Can I turn that on? Oh, heck yeah. Well, I think Zeph can only join for a couple hours tonight, but I know that you have stuff to do. But
We have destruction.
oh,
Made it.
that's the dog. Okay. We'll find time to play it. Okay, so we got destruction, but see, it's very similar, so we're trying to find evidence. Oh, okay, this thing. Has anyone done this yet?
A spider just
here?
came out of this thing. Is the spider bad?
I'm assuming you
Yes, I
guys
can
have
hear you.
already gone through this maze.
Yes.
Well, that was...
Oh, there's... Okay. Stay away from me. Hold on, I'll play some music.
Are you here?
Oh, God.
Where are you? We got vocal response.
Yeah, we did. Okay.
How do I open my journal?
Are you French? J, for me anyway.
Yeah, that's a rebind though. I think it's L by default.
Yeah. No. Wait. Yes.
Oh, what? Why is there a spider web here?
Okay, so vocal response, what else?
Ah!
Destruction, electronic, extinguish.
Okay.
Got it.
Destruction, extinguishing flames. Where are... Oh, hi, spider. Okay. Where are you guys?
Does it hurt us?
Yes.
Got it.
Ah! What was that? Okay, where are you guys? Oh, I should just follow the fucking music. What? What are you doing? Don't touch anything. That's the Magi door.
Oh, big red button.
Don't press the fuck. I swear to God, Eddie.
You know, I have to say the technology that these guys had is pretty impressive. They have glowing red buttons.
Why is my
Hold
heart
on,
racing?
radiation.
Oh, my thing's spinning. My thing's spinning.
The
We
spider's
have
over there. by the way.
tremors.
And we have tremors. Nope, not reanimation. Tremors. So it's Talgor. Okay, which one's the Talgor?
We haven't seen reanimation though.
No. Oh, but... Oh, okay. You're correct. Never mind. I am a fool. Everything is fine.
So we have Necroth.
I think we do.
Oh, that's it's like the axe room. I think this place is already cleared out. Yeah.
Oh, this spider's.
Spider.
Okay.
Hello. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, I'm gonna go get my tablet.
Stop blowing my fucking torch out. I swear to God.
Okay. Innie, do you have a tablet?
Huh?
Innie does not have a tablet.
Maybe it's in his inventory.
Yeah, Innie, do you have a tablet?
I don't think so. Why? Should I have one?
Yeah, we need one for this one.
You need it for Necroth.
I mean,
Like, it's essentially required for Necroth.
unfortunately. Photograph the inner tomb and capture proof of the Magi's existence. It is
So it's
spooky.
Magi door.
It's spooky.
Yeah, you run, spider. You run. Wait. Is that like a? It's a skull. It's got a skull.
Yeah, because it's deadly.
I mean, like it has a legitimate skull for them.
Do you not
for
have
its, what?
pants? Okay, it looked like you didn't have pants on.
Don't worry about my pants. Worry about your own pants.
What pants? I have no
Facts.
legs. There is no bottom to me.
This is a strange headcanon to be establishing.
Well, none of you have seen my leggies, so, you know, that's fine. I do appreciate that I can always find you because of your music.
Spider?
But yeah, I don't think that there's, like, anything else that we can really do.
Yeah, I've looked
Yeah,
around. I
I'm
haven't
wondering
seen
what the
it.
hell the Magi door is. I've never seen it yet.
Oh, the Magi door's on the other side of the sand pit.
It's like right
Right here.
That's a terrible way to start. Okay.
Wait, are we gonna open the door and just let Innie die?
Yeah,
Okay.
unless any wants to leave.
No, we can let any die. It'll be fine.
Well, how are you feeling about it?
Tell me what I gotta do to live.
Not run into a dude you can't see because you have to have all your lights off.
Hold on, let me see if I can see without my lights.
All the flashlights will go out. It's like
No,
Phasmo.
they won't go out. You can still use them just fine. You'll just fucking die.
What about a torch? Am I allowed to use a torch?
Nope.
Was that the
Okay.
notification that for unmuting Bill in the server? I think it
What
was.
about the lighter? Does that?
Oh god.
Is the lighter
So
too
yeah,
much?
in your journal, there's a research tab, and you can see under Necraft the Shadow, can teleport, always aware, chains, no light, do not stare, cannot hide. He always knows where you are if you have any source of light on you.
Okay, hold on.
Which is why you basically require the night vision for him.
But all the torch lights go out.
Alright, turn off
Indeed,
your light.
they do.
I think I can do it.
Alright, if you're sure.
Let's find
I'm
out.
opening the door in 3, 2, 1.
Such a bad idea.
We're wrong.
We're wrong?
We're wrong.
We still can't get out,
We have
can
no
we?
idea who it is.
Can it kill us from up
No, we need to find the lever.
How are we wrong? Okay, look for a glowing blue lever. Which there's so much glowing blue. This is hard. Crap. Okay, 1 second. Let me. Ah! Well, I found it. I died. Let me get those mouse ears.
Oh, I died too! Jesus Christ! Choose your path for the afterlife. It doesn't really matter, we're all gonna die anyway.
Nope. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. I could be nice, or I could try to murder Innie.
Okay.
There's just two dead people by the entrance. That's great. Oh, I don't think Koloff can see the Magi either.
What?
Oh, and he died.
No, I made it.
Did you?
You made
You
it?
made it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Archaeologists survived the one.
The answer is always
Alright.
murder. Total
So the person
XP
we
gained.
assumed would die.
0.
The person
I
we
like-
assumed would die lived.
Yeah. I was about to point that out. You guys could see the thing, I couldn't.
No, we couldn't.
Oh, I thought you guys had the tablets. So you could see
No, so we were wrong about
No,
what
it's invisible.
it was.
Yeah.
it. Oh, okay.
It was the new Magi, the Talgor.
The afterlife
invisible.
was very
It's great.
short. So, Innie, you should still probably buy a tablet if you have money. And you can get an inventory belt to let you carry more shit.
Oh, I already got that.
You need tablet 2.
And don't forget to upgrade your handheld radio.
Yeah, don't forget to upgrade that so we can hear you everywhere.
Pretty sure I already have.
Oh my god, what if that Magi is slowed by speech, so like what if the handheld radio actually saved any of
It
that?
probably did. Oh, I didn't know that it slowed them. Oh, I would have been talking the whole damn time.
I wasn't using the radio though.
Well, but it was on your pocket. Anyway,
Oh, is it playing even when I...
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And,
Things stay on when you put them in your pocket.
when...
Like they keep their on-off state. So you end up with a burning torch in your pants.
I don't even own a handheld radio. Alright, are you ready? Did ya ready up?
Give me one moment.
The afterlife was very brief. I was kind of
Does it
shocked.
automatically do that? Okay. And,
Hi.
It's being stared at by Justin Timberlake.
I'm bringing sexy... No, stop. I'll stop.
Are you? Are you? I don't think you are. I'm gonna have that stuck in my head. Okay.
I don't know how much is allowed before, you know, bad stuff happens. So I won't go far.
Ooh, I wonder if this is metal.
Royal money and past explorations.
His
Oh,
hip is.
I can look at myself.
No seismic activity detected.
Hello, lore page.
Money.
I like how we all immediately run for the crime thing. We have the hostage. And literally right here. Good.
Hostage is right here. Yep.
Why are you not pulling the lever?
I was! I was!
Oh, I found
Alright,
the big red button.
Already?
Why is Innie always the one who finds that?
Because we don't want any to press it, so of course Itty is going to find it first.
Well, I see you playing the radio dramatically next to that.
Okay.
Oh, that was The Rock.
What?
You
Why?
found Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He's looking a lot better than, we have others.
As you just aggressively...
Oh, come on. I hate when it goes out right before I light a brazier.
And there's nothing... Okay. There's a whole lot of nothing. Oh, okay.
Oh my god. I might die here. I'm gonna need some assistance over here. Yes. I need to cross this, because I have a metal detector. There's a lot of mummies here, and we don't know if it's reanimation yet.
Did
Why
you...
did that go off?
Oh, Christ. Hi.
Reanimation. Reanimation.
Voices. And my thing's going off. So we had, reanimation, vocal response, and magnetic distortion. I guess I didn't really tag. Are you French? Are you French? No. They are not French.
Why do you have to say it like that?
Why, what?
Why did you say it like that? He was saying it like it was an insult to be called French.
He's very angry about being French. You okay? Okay.
I am. It specifically says that I am okay. Good news.
I am somehow healthy, despite the fact that 2 mummies came to eat me.
What do we have?
We have magnetic distortion, vocal response, and reanimation. Oh, speaking of.
You're looking a little hot. Oh,
That's hot.
what is this?
I'm
supposed to
hot. You're hot.
be? Oh.
He's hot. She's hot. I'm hot. You're hot.
Ah.
Money!
Ooh, somebody was into some stuff.
Some stuff.
Some stuff.
But is it butt stuff?
Could be.
That's all we care about.
I mean, like, I guess you could sit on them this way.
Okay, spike room. What the?
Maybe like this.
I heard footsteps. And it was like running up behind me. Oh, okay. That was terrible. Where are you guys?
Hanging out.
But
I heard footsteps too.
yeah, that's usually it running up behind you. Just so you know.
I'm near one of you. I'm like right behind you.
I think
So this was I already got it.
you're behind Zeph.
So like.
Okay, I
was
found the
saying, like, you
magi
could
door.
sit like this, you know. You want to try?
Oh, I hate this door. I hate this room.
Oh, behind you, behind you!
Whoop. I am
Fuck.
injured. I cannot take another hit.
No, you can hit critical.
We're on normal difficulty, so we take more damage.
Ugh.
Speaking of,
Where are you? Where's that map? I don't know how to work this. Oh. Maybe it's the E to interact.
Zeph, where'd you go?
Oh, I see one of
Blue
you.
Royal Mummy.
Alright, well, when you come back, I want to watch you die, so. Oh, over by where you are, I just saw something like manifest. Oh shit, hi.
Look at this generator. It should be very familiar.
Why does everything feel so dark here?
Okay, seriously, where
Watching you, Zeph.
where are you guys?
Oh, how are you still alive?
Where are you?
Oh, those axes are not synced.
Is it supposed to make that squishy
Jesus.
sound?
Christ, that sounded like it was fucking.
Yeah, fucking. It sounded like it was fucking.
Where are all of you?
Thought it was,
Oh,
like,
there you are.
licking you or something.
It's over here. Oh, nothing.
Behind you. I got you.
What the fuck
Even
was
though I'm
that?
low on health, I saved you.
Oh, he's Fred.
Yes, that's Fred. Kind of like, you know, Muffin in the other game.
Fred, like the teddy bear from Phasma. You know, he's just evolved here.
Hello?
So, do we know what it is?
Nope.
Beep beep.
Uh,
Oh, tremors.
yep. So we've got tremors.
I only have Ufris left.
Yeah.
Oh, footsteps, right. Ufris. Yeah, so it's Ufris. Which one's Ufris?
Shapeshifter.
Oh, this
Which
one!
equals danger.
This
Hide
one!
before it sees you.
And none of us have an amulet.
I do. Fuck you.
Oh. Well,
Looks like any does too, it looks like.
uh,
You're fine.
well.
Where's, is that the amulet?
Yes, far right. Grab it before Ori does.
I know, I almost did, I'm not gonna lie. You know me too well.
Where's the Magi door again? I never keep track of this shit. Innie knows. I'll follow Innie.
What the fuck was that?
Why? You do not want to be standing there.
There will be spikes.
Well,
If we
only
get
if
it
we.
wrong, there will be spikes.
How can we get it wrong? That's literally our only choice.
I mean, we
I
were
mean,
wrong
got
last
it wrong
time.
Last time. Well, there are three of us here, and none of us were paying attention to that.
I mean, like, what
Alright,
we were
let's
supposed
see
to
if
do.
I die. I die. Okay. The incorrect Magi was guessed. We don't know who it is.
Oh.
Oh, okay. That's a manifestation right there. Are one of you running after me, or is it running after me?
Nope.
It's.
Oh, I just saw it walking.
Oh shit.
What?
Something's walking this way. No. That's gotta be Ufris, dude.
I'm probably going to die.
Oh god, I'm going to die. He's following me and he's faster. Ah. I died. But
I think I
decided to
just
die
saw
to
you
the
die.
axes. Yes, I decided to die to the axes. I died on my own terms.
Where the fuck is this? I hope to God that's you. That is not you.
Nope.
I'm gonna die. Fuck, fuck, fuck.
I'm gonna watch you die.
So wait. Okay, so the blue liver has to be over there where he is.
Run!
Is he? Or maybe it's over here.
Oh, it stopped for a second.
Yeah, probably to watch me die. Well, I found the exit. Please find the... Oh, Christ. It is
He's running.
so fast.
God, Jesus, this dude's so fast.
Oh.
There is no exit.
You're fine, you're fine. That's me.
Is it chasing me or Ori?
No. Ori's dead. We're both dead.
I'm not dead.
Oh. Oh no.
You're not?
No, I'm
I
literally...
thought you said it killed you.
No, I said it might kill me. Go away. I'm literally running in circles while it chases me. So please
Alright,
find the
well-
button.
Yeah. I'm looking.
Oh, God.
Buttons.
That's Ori dead.
I died.
Yeah, Ori managed to draw it far away from you, though, so
Yeah.
you have some time. God
Oh,
damn it,
I
your
found it.
drop torch lit me on fire.
I what?
Fuck! Your drop torch lit me on fire and I died again.
Amazing.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh, I think I'm gonna die. I think I saw him coming right at me.
Oh.
Yep, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Wait, what? Why did it stop?
It's going easy on you, maybe.
So wait, it is Ufris, so what happened? I selected Ufris, and then I pushed the button. Did someone else also try and select Ufris and end up deselecting it?
I didn't touch anything. He is, like, running after you.
Fuck you!
Did you get out?
Yep.
She looks like me, too. Rude. How do you keep surviving?
You know, I love how we can immediately tell because you know you never run, you never like walk, you always run.
I got 16 XP.
We're just letting you catch up in levels.
Yeah, that's totally what it is. We're professionals. We're being nice. That's...
I love that you guys are so considerate.
I know! Look, we're doing our best.
I'm a noob in the, you know, field of archaeology, so it's so fantastic that you guys are taking it easy on me.
Exactly. Come on.
Oh, oops.
Come on. There's usually money here. Sweet.
I am picking up no tremors from that door opening. We have udders
Heck yeah.
in the Magi door. Do we want to just get it over with? Push the button on nothing?
I do have 20 gold. Without even having gone in yet. I have an order that I like these in.
Well, I can tell where any is. We have tremors.
Okay. Tremors. Wait, what? Oh. Where?
Whoa, but
Ooh. Gonna get all the monies. Why does it sound like there is something moving in the sand with me?
because there was.
No, thank you.
Shit. There's probably gonna be a spider.
Did you let a spider out?
I don't see one, but chances are pretty good. Yep.
Nope, I can hear you. I found you.
Hello.
did you do?
New trap.
This is... Yeah.
Come on. Did you step in?
Maybe.
I'm not getting anything here.
This one's safe.
Easy. Am I getting a metallic signature? I'm getting metal detecting everywhere. I think that's
Oops.
I think I have metallic signature.
Ow!
Okay. Yeah, watch where you're fucking standing.
I may be injured.
Because you literally stood there and took it up the ass.
I did.
You can tell it's Innie because it's holding a radio.
I forgot to buy an amulet, by the way.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Oh, shit.
Look,
My reflexes are just that good.
you just really wanted to, enjoy the music.
Why are you facing that way?
New objective? What's the new objective?
Probably
Wait,
like a
wait.
treasury or something.
Oh,
What?
I found the udders.
yeah, so did I.
Oh, cool.
I'm holding it. Did it work?
Are you at two separate others?
Yeah.
Alright, just keep holding E. Like, keep tapping E, sorry.
I feel like I should be able to light that.
Do you have the others level, other synth?
No.
What? You were right there.
Oh, Innie was
I'll
right
go
there.
back.
What?
No, it wasn't.
Oh. I ran away, I'm sorry.
Okay, I just stick around there, Annie. I got the other one.
I'll go back. I'm sorry.
No, I already got it. Right here. There we go, we got it. And by we, I mean specifically myself and Annie.
I was
You
exploring!
literally ran right by it, and you were standing directly next to
Well,
it.
because I thought one of you was gonna head back to the other, and I thought Innie was going to stay there with that
Yes,
one, so I
Innie.
was like, I'm gonna go continue to explore. So I did.
So much for your leadership, Mayor.
Part of that is delegating. I delegated it.
I found a room that's got a lot of gold in it. Do I take a picture of it?
Yes.
Oh god, what is that?
Actually, I don't think you need to anymore. I think
Reanimation.
yeah, you don't need to do that anymore.
Reanimation.
We have Ufris.
Again?
You can redeem yourself now.
Okay, wait. Wait, where are you guys? Where are you guys? Where'd you go?
Entrance. We're at the entrance.
There's a mummy right here.
Grabbing our amulets before you do.
I need to turn off the overlays on this. That was the wrong kind of overlay. that I thought I was
Oh.
turning on.
Yeah, swing your torch at it and it'll flee. Wow. Ori,
What?
are you ready?
No.
Cool. I'm
So
opening
is the
it.
amulet active only when you're holding it, or
It's active when you activate it. It has 1 charge and it protects you from oofers for a few seconds, so you want to activate it when he starts whistling.
oh, so you want to activate it when he starts whispering?
Whistling.
Whistling.
Whistling. Okay.
Hey, it was right this time. Jesus Christ.
Okay, we should start looking for the button. Innie,
What?
we should start looking for the button.
Okay. Why'd you go the same way I
Because I'm scared. And I'm a coward.
did? Never listened.
He spawned right near the entrance.
Of course.
Man, it would suck if he showed up right now, huh? Found it. Are you doing it?
I'm trying.
Oh, he's right there. He's right there.
How do we get out?
Just keep going this
I'm
way.
out. I'm out. I'm out. I made it. And I'm the one who had the artifact and all the money, so...
I'm going the wrong way. Oh god! He's right there! He's right there!
Oh,
I'm
That's a
about to
dead end.
die.
Whoever's staying
Yep.
still, that's a dead end. Whoever's moving, go left.
Whee! I'm dead.
does he
Then
get slowed
take 2
down by
rights.
And that all that gold went with me because I didn't know where I was going.
And that room ahead of you should be the entrance.
Hi,
I can hear it.
Choco.
Use your amulet if you need to.
the already have? Okay, I'm free. Da. Hello.
You're out.
That
The 2 actually important people managed to survive.
Oh, shut up.
Do you hear him like grunting?
That's me.
Yes. Do you want to come out? You can still do that. You can't leave with us because you're a mummy.
I don't know how to get
You can come
out. Hey, Graham.
I don't know where you are, so...
I don't know where I am either. I'm in sand.
Here, I'm gonna throw my torch down.
Oh, throw it on the
Oh,
Oh,
ramp.
thank you.
I threw it in the center, like down into the center of the exit. Don't step on it, by the way.
Alright, let's see if I
Are you
can...
trying to leave a trap?
What?
Are you trying to leave a trap?
Are you both trying to kill me? I'm already
No,
dead.
I'm trying to lead you out. I threw a torch down. I know you're dead, but I want you to, like, be able to come out. See the sunlight one final time before you regress back into the tomb forever.
Yes. Actually, can I leave? I can leave! What?
So, like,
Amazing.
can we take you
Yeah,
back,
just take me
or-
with me. Just take me with you as evidence.
I found, General Totem's right bracer. You stop attacking the car?
No.
We went through all that work sacrificing your comrade.
Well,
Let me buy a stupid amulet. Since it likes me so much.
I gained 239 XP.
What is it? The Heka amulet?
2017 gold. Yes, the
Yeah.
Heka amulet. Makes you go like, hey.
The temptation.
Torch 3.
The temptation to upgrade it. Fuck it. Alright, I'm down to 40.
Hard hat.
Yeah, you do want to upgrade that.
What's that on the floor?
I got 32 XP.
Oh, is that the... Yeah, okay, it's just the chair.
I need to stop dying.
Torch 3.
What? Where's the... Oh, because I died, it doesn't show up?
Where's the what?
The bracer.
No, that we got a relic, not a.
Oh, oh. Okay, okay. Alright, well, I'm ready to go. I'm gonna go stare in the mirror at my beautiful face.
Hey, look who's the highest level now, huh?
Huh?
Not Sin. This time I'm getting carried by you sacrificing yourself.
Y'all are rude.
Got the Sam Fisher like sound effect for night vision.
Your favorite.
I
Oh,
just hear
a man
the
shitting.
radio suddenly fade out when you drop down.
Sweet. Okay, I got 20 gold.
Hey, I need help.
What?
Come back to the entrance.
Why?
I found a man shitting. 2 of them.
Ooh,
So there's one right there.
I'm here.
And then...
Computer, stop.
There.
Got it.
Oh, I found the room. Big red button.
Ooh, money. Why am I still getting notifications? I turned you off.
I found udders.
Well, I found
I
records. of
found
past
udders again. I need
explorations.
help.
What? How are
Death
you
is just the
finding
beginning.
everything?
Come to the sound of the music.
He's
Okay, right there.
manifesting
There.
behind me.
And then...
You're fine.
Okay.
There. And then here's the room.
Oh, okay.
I heard footsteps.
I did too. Okay. Wow, this isn't
This
already
torch
terrifying.
Already lasts so long. I love it.
Oh, what did you get?
Torch 3. I also got destruction.
Nice.
Oh, I found a snake room.
Okay.
Oh, there's like a cup floating, glowing.
A what? Where are you? Where's your music?
Oh, reanimation.
Reanimation.
Whatcha?
Oh, there's another one.
Over this way.
Money.
Was that a spider? Okay, well, I don't have... Sibling.
Okay, where's this? I'm having trouble finding the snake room. I have anything I need for it.
Come back to the entrance, and then take a
I'm
right.
at the entrance.
Right here.
Yeah, this way. And Sim, just...
Which one is it?
Right here.
Geiger. Got it.
Boop.
Where? 3.5. That's too high.
Oh, it tells you? Oh, I didn't know that's how it worked.
Yeah, you have to measure it. You have to find the one with the lowest radiation.
Okay, well the snake's free, so be careful.
I know you don't know how it works because you just ran right through several times.
Why are you calling me out like this? Like, what have I done to you?
My torch only now just went out.
Look, you don't need to rub it in.
I'm rich.
Okay, there's clouds that way. I won't go that way.
You gotta photograph the embalming altar and find the lore page.
Okay.
So if you find a bloody looking table.
A bloody looking what?
Table. You gotta find the embalming altar.
I found an altar, but it's not bloody.
Oh, I just got attacked by a snake.
Ah! Okay.
Probably because I wasn't playing the music.
Obviously.
Snake.
Your sound of protection.
I'm getting electronic disturbances.
Does that affect my radio?
It affects your flashlight.
Oh.
Snake!
Where are you guys?
Snake! Hi.
Ah! Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, okay, yeah, the snake's right there.
That was a very strange hiss from the snake. You know what they say, a hiss by any other name.
A hiss begins with H.
Oh, the snake's coming over to use F, by the way. Oh, never mind.
I don't see it anywhere.
Where are you guys? Ooh, thank you for the hydrate. Let me do that. While I watch the snake go through. And the nice thing that I like about this game is you can
Hello?
tell it that you're scared of snakes and you're scared of spiders, and it won't have them. I thought that was cool.
That's a lot of money.
That's a
Hi.
danger noodle.
Hey, look up. Hello.
How did you get up there?
Where are you guys?
He's trying to get at you. Oh, it's the embalming altar. Okay, so you did find the embalming altar. I just described it wrong because I never got a close look at it.
Well, I'm useful. Okay, where are you guys?
Do you think you can kill me while I'm up?
I don't hear music. Annie, I need your
Annie's-
music.
Annie is in heaven.
Ooh, gold. I'm in a room full of gold.
The treasury.
Hello. You got a friend coming at ya, by the way.
What? Okay, snake. Snoodle.
So what do we have for evidence?
Destruction, electronic, and reanimation, I think.
Oh, I'm healthy.
That never happens.
Thanks. Oh, I guess I could have, like, this whole time been checking for evidence. Where are you? Are you friendly?
How old are you? Where are you?
Are you French?
Oh, we got vocal response.
Yep, they are French. Okay, so what do we have so far? Electronic disturbances, vocal
animation,
response.
Destruction.
We just got vocal response.
Yeah. I figured you already put that down though, so.
We have tremors.
What, we do?
I detected it with my size mom on my dad.
Yeah, but I've got mine on and I'm...
We gotta walk around and
Oh!
find
Hi! Hi! Hi!
it. I got you.
Okay, hold on. I need to figure out why Discord is showing stuff. Yeah, we'll just completely turn off an overlay. Yeah. And I have my... notification settings. I'm so confused. What is that crunching? Okay, so do we know what it is?
We narrowed it down to 2.
Okay. Well, I don't need my voice thing, so I guess I'll walk around with this. Bones. Alright. Innie's ready. Oh. Yes. Is my emote overlay? My emote wall's too low. I gotta bring that back up. I may or may not have done some things like this. Yes! Oh, Christ!
Ah, snake! Snake! Snake!
Yep.
So healthy.
I don't know how. That's the magi.
Snake!
Hi.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Snake!
Just hanging out.
Oh, wait. I'm getting I'm getting...
Oh, we have radioactivity now?
But it's
That
very
didn't narrow
little.
it down.
That's very little. But it did make a
Doesn't narrow it
noise.
down anyway.
Okay, what is Declan?
Was it like that?
I mean, I was getting the noise. Was my emote wall not? I mean, it's showing some stuff.
I'm tempted to say Stecken right now.
That's weird that only one is showing up, though. I gotta play with that setting. What do we... Okay. What is that one? Fast moving, super hearing.
Help, help, help!
I was in the journal, sorry. Very low vision range, distract question mark?
Yeah, with the radio.
Radioactive signature stops loudly, very low vision range, and fast moving. That's horrific. Okay.
Yes, it is able to see now. Like, it used to be completely blind, so you could stand directly next to it and it wouldn't notice if you weren't making a sound.
But now it does have a little bit of range.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So, can I do it?
Sure. Alright, we got it right. It is Decan, so be quiet. That includes talking. So, good for streaming.
What? How did you get out? Whoever did that, you're an asshole and I hate you. Did you both get out? Is it just me?
Oh. It's heading towards Yuzef. It's got a nice butt. Snake coming up behind you.
I have to be cool. No. just eat you. Oh my god, it did. Fuck. Oh, guys. What? Stupid danger noodle. Wouldn't have popped up in here, would it?
Shit. He saw me.
Is he coming after you?
No, I already died. My method of dealing with him was to hide and lower my light.
Please don't kill me.
To walk right into me.
Oh. That's not you, is it?
I dropped the relic, by the way.
I think I grabbed it.
By the way, he gives off the radioactive signature. Also, I lit myself on fire.
I thought all the mummies coming from me were you. So I wasn't killing any of them?
We all die.
No. So Annie figured out that if he runs fast enough, he can run outside before the Magi appears and just abandon
What?
us.
I didn't make it out.
I watched you leave.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
Were you just stuck in that starter room?
No, I was in there with you guys.
No, you were not.
died.
I watched you walk out.
I did not. Okay, we were up on the ramp, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I decided to walk off of it.
No, I watched your feet go into. No. I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
No, I was. Then how did I die and then kill you?
That was you?
Yes, that was me.
First off, you're an asshole.
If PvP's on, then it's a 50-50 if any takes it or not. Which, yes, I'm leaving it on.
I have not survived a single round of this. I want you to know that.
You gotta get you the streamer experience.
I'm sorry. I had to.
Oh no,
But
should
no,
be
I did
one.
not make it out.
I think oh no is one.
Wait, hold on. Any stay there? A mummy! Burn it!
Oh no
I
is
found,
one, but
others.
it's different.
I found others, by the way.
Pick up. Excuse me. I found others.
I found the Magi room. I'm not near others, so let me backtrack.
Well, I mean, I found the one at the entrance.
I don't see you at it. Are you staying in front of one right now?
Yeah. Oh, so we
Okay,
found
cool.
both.
Got it.
Sweet. Professionals. Oh, hi! Nope, go away. Oh, someone let a spider out, by the way. There's a spider.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Y'all are mean. Not fucking warning me about anything. And then killing me.
Oh, I found the ledge maze. And I already took damage. This is going great.
Oh, destruction.
We have destruction, you said?
Yeah. It's destroying a lot of shit. Hello.
It turned my flashlight off. So that's electronic.
Are you French?
No.
They are not French.
Vocal response. They take severe offense to being referred to as French.
No. Ooh, money. Okay, so we've got vocal response, electronic What? Come here, you little shit. Come here.
What? Spider! Spider! Get away.
Where am I? What size map is this?
Medium.
Christ, I am so lost. But it looks like you guys have already been here. Hi, spider. Ah! I don't like these noises. Oh, sweet, another person. Okay.
Whoa,
Oh,
that's freaky.
Magnetic, yep. Spider.
That's freaky. The
Oh,
wall
oh,
over
thing,
here
right,
becomes, like,
there's a dude.
warped when you get close to it.
Reanimation.
So we get reanimation. We have Talgor.
Isn't Talgor the difficult one?
The new one that we know nothing about. Slowed by speech, apparently. But he's invisible and he disturbs night vision.
Okay, so we have to sing the whole time. Ah! Ah!
How's y'all's health?
I mean, physically or emotionally?
Yes. Is this spider putting this?
Yes, I think he
I
does.
wasn't there before. This spider's fucking quick. That just leads to the rope maze, so.
Booga, booga, booga.
Oh, Bill, there's so many more to
Funny
find.
because the Magi was right behind you there.
Recent satellite imagery has revealed what appears to be man-made objects north and south of the Saqqara necropolis. While they were thought to have been buried for thousands of years, the structures are only now emerging, despite past efforts to find and uncover them.
Wait, how do you get actual red
Authorities warn
with a Y? It's with a Y.
You've been a very bad boy.
There you go.
I can't hear all the sounds.
I don't think the spider actually hurts us. I think it'll just put webs in the way.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
The public not to trespass.
That's to
So did-
listen closely and also talk a lot.
So did we find everything yet, or?
I don't know.
Asks.
I mean, I think we figured out what it is.
Did we find the other pair of levers?
Was there other one? There aren't necessarily more.
Oh, okay.
But
Well, I feel like I've touched every inch of this place, so...
oh god.
I haven't yet verified past explorations.
I'm only okay now.
What
I don't
happened?
know, your neck would say otherwise.
I was standing there and a beast came and clawed at me while I was looking at my journal.
Gotta be careful about that.
Talgor is the one that requires the tablet.
But not night vision. He fucks it up.
But not night vision?
Yeah, he disturbs it.
Use tablet. Oh yeah, disturbs night vision, absorbs flame, slowed by speech, listen closely. So we can use our flashlight and our
What was that?
tablet. Annie, you did not buy a tablet.
I did.
Oh, you have it on you?
Yeah.
Watch out, beast.
Where are you guys?
Looking around.
I think we've...
I'm going beast mode.
It says we've mapped out 97%. So I think we've literally found everything.
We haven't verified past explorations yet.
Oh. Well, I think I found it, I just didn't have a camera.
Where?
I don't know, it's me.
It just leads back over there.
Was there anything over here? No, that was a waste. Memory of a gnat.
Has anyone seen those, like, swinging blades?
No, not in this one.
Yeah?
I just heard some, so...
Boy bad.
Oh.
Maybe I need to make a
Okay, never
boy
mind.
band
Yeah, I guess they're
one.
the same sound. So over here.
This one's more rattling. Because it's on chains.
This is just...
I don't have one that says boy band. They're more perverted. What the fuck is that noise?
Well, I haven't seen anything
I,
over
I'm
here.
a little butterfly.
Yeah, I guess we should grab our tablets and get ready there.
What the fuck is that noise?
I don't know how to get out.
I don't know either.
Over here.
Oh. This is how you get out?
No, this is how we get to the door.
Oh.
Oh, I need my tablet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll just, the exit's near here.
Yeah, it's right here.
You know, it's nice that the ancient Egyptians put the English translations of their name in wood for us to press buttons on. Nice. Makes it nice and convenient.
Bill's over here calling me a baby.
Baby.
Are we ready?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm outside, so y'all
of us
can.
Nope, you're coming in.
I don't want to. Billa wants to pay my bills. How kind of you. I could use that.
Oh my god, there's so many spiders.
Huh?
Very many spiders have been let out. Alright, we're gonna keep talking, I guess. And use the tablet. I'm
how
using
you talk
local
again?
talk just cause. I don't know why.
What is that orange thing in front of you?
Particularly matters much. La, 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 la. I'm here on.
Did any ever check to see how to do chatting?
Hello?
Oh no, I think it's V by default though. Oh,
What?
I'm dead.
Yep, yeah, you are.
Alright, so what's the best way to... Oh, I found
Turned
it.
around and I just saw like turned around and saw
You got the door open.
fucking.
Don't forget to grab what Zeph dropped.
I don't know where you died.
Yeah, I dropped the relic. It's
where-
by the Magi door. I didn't manage to get very far. By the Magi door, you should see a long line of like torches and shit.
Okay, so what do I gotta do to evade them?
I don't know.
Yeah, this is a new one. Apparently talk. But also
You gotta
listen for him.
closely.
Ay,
I found my
ay,
dead
ay, I'm your little butterfly. We make it do, make the colors in the sky. I don't actually remember the words. Hello. What's up? Dolente margine. What up, Ray? De file mia. Did you die?
No.
Perché si squalida mi sia di accanto. Thank
Yeah, I
you
died.
so much, Manta Ray.
Rip.
I appreciate you becoming a registered lobbyist, Manta Ray. Which isn't how the song goes.
Did someone redeem singing mode?
Yes.
The two of us are dead, by the way. It's all you.
Oh, well, in that case, goodbye forever. What up, Serena?
Hello.
Hi.
Why can't I leave? What? Why can't I leave?
Maybe you bugged the game.
I might have. I am so
I managed
confused.
to do that every time.
Why can't I leave? Yeah, I don't have the option to leave.
Well, I can
Wait,
assure you that I'm dead. So.
wait. I briefly did.
I can see a dead Annie right now.
Ah! I did it. This game is very similar to Phasmo, but with Ancient tombs instead.
Hey, you're level 18 now.
Nice.
You died. Did I? I feel very alive.
Oh my god, I can buy a handheld radio too. As in level 2 radio.
I want the next hard hat.
Can't afford it.
It's not even
Did you
an
get the next
option for me. Oh. I don't have that money.
Cool.
Rude. I don't know if that was 5 minutes of singing. Also, I have no emotes. Including animated ones that are glorious. Along with, some commands. Sort of. This is running. This is walking. This is running. It's like... Oh yes, the priority. New objective.
Oh. Metal detector, please.
Ooh.
Or
Oh. I have one.
So do I.
I'm gonna watch you
man
die.
taking a shit.
I'm watching you die.
What?
Ooh. I found the room. Big robot.
Ooh, I got the thing. Oh! I found the dude too.
Dude?
The tied up man.
Oh, you mean the guy taking a shit?
Yes.
Extinguish flames. Do you have a photograph? Oh, you found that. Okay,
Yeah.
I got the other one. Sorry, I thought you were talking about past explorations, dude.
No!
Like, you found a lever.
I
That's not a
found
person.
a lever that is...
Are you pulling it?
I am
Are you
now.
pulling it? Stop blowing my fucking torch out.
What?
Nothing over here.
Ooh, the jail cell door. Is this past explorations? No, it is not.
So
There's-
close to running into mommy. Who's mommy? I did it!
Nice abs.
Who, me? Thank you.
What? I can't see. I can't see.
Hi. Bye.
Oh, are you
Oh,
talking
sorry.
about Resident Evil Village?
And destruction.
Hello? Ooh, Magi door. Ah! Ah! Get away from me!
You didn't see him?
No, not at first.
I thought you were like looking dead at him, so I thought.
No!
Yeah.
I think someone just peed, though.
Don't judge.
I'm not judging. I'm just saying there was pee. Lady D is also mummy, but in a different way. That's fair. See, Loba. Loba is somebody that I could get behind and appreciate the view the entire time. Hello. All these damn sounds.
That's right, you run.
See? Why does it sound like someone's peeing?
Maybe it's diarrhea.
Magnetic disturbance. You like them mean and crazy? Okay, distraction. Hold on. Evidence, distraction, magnetic distortion,
That doesn't
Electronic
mean anyway.
flames, tremors.
electronic, flames, tremors. Okay. See, I don't like them mad. Well, I guess it depends on which mad. Like, do you mean mad like crazy or mad like angry?
Of course, the mummy revived right next to me and tried to kill me twice. I'm still healthy. Watch out.
Lordy. Okay, that was a lot all at once.
So wait, what was everything again?
You have destruction, electronic, flames, magnetic, and tremors. And reanimation now.
Are you French?
We have Talgor.
No.
They are not French.
Talgor is not French.
Maybe it's just.
Why am I
female.
still getting overlays?
We could naturalize him, right?
What?
Oh,
Oh, behind us. Coward.
Good?
yep.
Yeah.
How do we get out?
Let's see.
Where's the
Oh,
entrance?
you're looking for the exit? Over here.
I mean,
I was
looking
just
for
following you
past
guys.
explorations.
It's right here.
Oh. Okay.
Personally, I was trying to find records of past explorations. Like,
Yeah, I
saw
was
the
looking
entrance
too,
and
but-
I was like, I'm not interested.
I
I'm
was looking too, but I've looked all over and haven't seen anything.
Yeah, fair enough.
trying to figure out why. Okay.
Incoming. Oh, where'd he go?
Okay, let's do that. See if that helps. Okay. Not the mummy Naruto running at me? Are we surprised? Why are you attacking me? What did I do? I'm just vibing. You know what I want? A taco.
So should we go activate him?
Activate a taco? Yes. Oh, Christ, I almost walked off of that. Okay, that was dumb. Because I went to look for where this... Please stop whispering at me! Go away.
I put a radio at the entrance so we can follow the sound of that.
Well, mostly me, because, you know, I get lost non-stop.
Can I carry 2 radios at the same time?
Probably.
I can.
Ooh, I found gold.
Is everybody ready for this?
No. What are we doing?
Activating the map.
Fleeing.
I don't have anything for this.
Why?
I thought we were still looking for the one room. I don't have my tablet
No?
or an amulet. I have nothing.
About this. It's Talgor, so like good luck.
I am going to die. I have the relic and money on me too. Oh, this sucks.
Hello
Oh, yep, hi. I'm dead.
there. Already dead?
I'm already dead.
Oh shit. I just watched you die. Oh shit.
Well, grab all the shit I dropped.
Well, now when he's right there.
Did someone respawn as money?
Would someone what?
Did someone respawn as a mummy?
Yes, I did. Hello. The temptation to kill you right now is so strong.
I got your stuff.
I found it. I found the blue lever. Get out.
Okay.
God damn it.
What happened?
I got killed right at the entrance because Ori's guarding it.
Oh, okay.
Like, the only thing that killed me was the fact that the door had to open. That's literally it.
I love you.
I can't kill you.
Let me beckon you. I mean, at least it'll be really easy to grab everything. Hi.
Except for the fuck that the dude's here.
Yeah, he is.
Like,
Oh, he's right there.
You ass.
Come here. No! No!
No for you're PvP. You won.
I was trying to kill the bad guy, not Innie. I didn't know Innie was right there.
You killed me.
I killed
made it
you
out.
on purpose, yes. Cool. I got 16 experience for that, and yeah, we do turn into mummies when we die, and we can be good or bad. We had everything too. Oh, I'm so upset. Even though I was part of why it fucked up. I love you.
I found the radio.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Are you breaking the door? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I can't afford anything, even though I had like 300 gold on me.
Yeah, I had like 100 and the relic.
And I picked up what you had, so...
I literally did not mean to kill any. I literally just wanted to kill one of you, and then that's why I was like, I waited until you were at the entrance so it'd be really easy to grab everything when we
You know
left.
how hard it is to avoid Talgor?
No! Love you.
Like, I was amazed that I got out at all. But I didn't.
But you didn't.
But I didn't.
I'm gonna get the freaking 10 gold that's always right here. We do turn into mommy milkers.
Udders. I found 2 udders. Over here. Come back. Yes. Right here.
God, crouching really does make a difference. Why is my character so tall? I'll make one that says mommy milkers just for you. You guys are really close on the dick one. But slightly off with the spelling. Ooh, money. I told you, they're all like perverted ones. Average dick. It's like your average Joe, but it's just your average dick. Thick dick. No!
Magnetic?
Got the udders. Yeah. Oh, snake! You let the snake out?
Yeah? Was I supposed to tell you?
That would have been nice.
That's unfortunate.
Oh.
Are you French?
Extinguish flames?
Are you French?
No.
They are not French.
Monkey with small penis.
Tongues. I like how you guys are all so close
Are you gonna finish that Confucian saying?
and yet so far. Ooh, a relic. Seismic activity.
Neat.
It's a hawk with a big hat.
Snake.
Nice cock.
Snake heading your way.
Okay, so we got that. Extinguish flame. Tremors.
A reanimation.
And reanimation.
And electronic. We have Talagor. Again.
Let me go get my tablet this time. Pork sort. Why? Why? What is with you guys and pork? What the fuck is that noise?
What noise? Hey, monkey with small penis.
Why you being a dickhead fool? Stop being a dickhead.
There you go. Did we do the udders one already?
Yeah.
You can tell because it's up.
It's erect.
I do not have a tablet.
I don't either.
Maybe you
Tons
should go
of
get one.
living rummies here. I took damage. Excellent.
Have I? No, I'm healthy. Okay, so this one requires... How much have we explored? 97%. Okay, so this one... Talgur. Invisible use tablet disturbs night vision, absorbs flames, and slowed by speech, and listen carefully. Ugh. Okay. Who yeeted all their shit right here?
I did.
Pachow.
Okay, well, I've got my tablet.
Alright, and you was the door. I found it. God, you're good at this.
Oh!
What?
The smoke came at me.
Maybe we could spread out a little bit?
Oh, you mean like down there, maybe?
No.
Why, it looks comfortable down there.
Oh yeah, no, there's a lot more to that song.
We should split up so that way we have a wider range. to
Like
find
you
them.
say that, but I'm terrified. Eh,
Oh,
did you find it?
no.
Oh god, snake. I like how it's like, hey, listen carefully. And it's like, I can't hear shit.
Might want to run. He's right behind
I'm
you.
dead. Yeah, I'm dead. I dropped the artifact, I had it.
So he didn't follow you. He went the other way. But you got mummies heading your way. No, now he's coming back. Okay, he's going back to where we died. Or where Zeph died.
Are you a mummy right now?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, jeez. He's
I
by the
died.
entrance.
He's
Yeah,
coming
you're
back.
the
Don't
only
go that
one.
way. Don't go
He's
that way.
coming,
He's right
watch.
there. He's right there.
Don't go. Run.
He's coming. He's coming. He's coming.
Well, I had nowhere to run! Why do I have the option to choose a path? If we're all dead. Okay.
Yeah, he spawned right on top of me. So, like, as soon as he was able to spawn in, I just died.
That's sad.
Well,
At least this time I was a friendly mummy.
I'm level 19.
That's
What the
good.
hell?
I like that you were nice.
New with level 19. Level 19 gives you nothing. I guess I haven't bought the second level of whatever I upgraded.
Oh my
I'd
lord.
like to upgrade my hard hat.
I know, we keep dying. Which is
Alright.
great. Oh!
That's me out.
Steph's done.
Bring any on in.
Oh, wait, I can stand on this?
Wait, where are you? What are you standing on?
Oh. Wait, I wonder.
I've been
can-
6
hold on.
Bill 3 times.
Like, do you see my legs if you look at it?
I mean, no.
I mean,
No.
at the artifact, if you.
No. Your legs disappear. I mean, your feet are kind of there. Poking
No,
out.
I mean, like when you look at the artifact.
Oh. Yes, your entire body is there.
Nice.
Butthole. Butthole. Y'all are ridiculous. Alright. Do we want to play one round or do you think that's good? Okay, because I know it's late there. Because we could play this, we could switch to Phasmo. Good night, Zeph.
I mean, I could do one more of this, and then I gotta go.
Okay, that works. We're gonna keep PvP off. And since it's just us, we'll do another small map. Look! It was a friendly stab in the back. It was a stab of appreciation. This is mine. This is my stuff. Oh, no, wait.
Nice car.
How would I unlock it?
I guess...
Welcome to the cum zone. Only cum inside anime girls. Quivering clit, double-jointed pussy. Fresh balls. Elegant ejaculation. First the kiss. Then the cum.
I still really like that song. It's so catchy. And terrible. Oh, Magi door. Okay. Spider web. Oh, you know what? Usually Zeph is the one that takes pictures, so that's gonna be on you.
Okay. I do have the camera, so I guess that works out.
I do not have the camera. More speeders.
I found a scroll.
Nice. Go away. Go away. Go away. I don't want to play with you. Go away. Really? Go away. I like how it's like, keep track of the evidence you found, and I'm like, okay. What evidence?
Oh, destruction.
Is that all we have so far?
That's what I just heard. Oh, come over here.
Where's over here? Yeah, I went through here.
Look at this wall.
Oh, what? What did you find?
I was talking about it earlier, but it kind of got overshadowed by, you know, one of the Magi's trying to kill us.
You'd be really good at beta testing video games.
Oh, behind you. That doggy.
I feel like I've been here so many times. Oh, reanimation. Over here. How did it hit me?
I guess you got too close.
Okay, we've got reanimation. I guess I'm just used to such a bigger map now. I haven't even seen any levers.
No, you missed golden this coffin over here.
Oh. Oops. This is a really small map. Okay, this is a lot smaller than I was expecting.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Dead end. Yeah, I haven't seen anything to take pictures of or anything like that either. So
I haven't either.
all we have currently is destruction and reanimation. Been here. I think we've pretty much looked at everywhere other than the room.
I think something reanimated. Oh. Yeah, no, this is a really... Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've actually seen pretty much everywhere.
Well, if you want, we can leave. Because I've got 111 gold. And then we can just do another one.
Okay.
Since this one's so... I'll make it a medium map. Woohoo, 3 XP. Okay, medium. Difficulty normal. Ugh, I want the next torch. And then I think that'll be the last game for the night. I didn't even take any breaks.
Oh, same map. I found an udder's lever. I found the other one. Alright, come here.
Coming.
One right here.
Wait.
Oh, the door to the...
Where?
Right here.
Oh. Sweet. Isn't creepy at all. Okay.
I did the dart thing.
Okay.
This is typically a dead end, right? Yep.
Money.
Take a picture of this. Do anything?
It sounded like it did. So many spider webs. I think this is something that we're supposed to take a picture of, but I don't remember.
I'm heading over to you. I hear footsteps.
It's not me.
Is that one of the...
It is one of the things, yeah. Are you French? Are you French? Oh, Christ. Okay, so I think this one. Maybe? Maybe? Do you think? Ah! I let a spider out.
Oh, I took a picture. Cool.
Are you French? Are you French? Okay, it's extinguishing flames. Oh, and we've got magnetic disturbance. I can hear it.
Okay.
Are you French? Are you French?
That's the darts room. This is the...
Where are you going? Where are you going, speeder? God, why are there so many of
Found
these?
a scroll.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, that's because I don't, like, maybe one day I'll make something special for tier. Make something a little more special for 3, but for now.
That's where I found the scroll.
I like it too. It's funny. Oh god. Oh, hi, spider. Okay, so we also have extinguishes flames and destruction. Right?
I didn't see any destruction, did you?
I thought I heard it, but I could be wrong.
Well, if there was destruction, it's Rathos.
Yeah. Quit extinguishing my damn flame. That's like immediate. Okay. Where are you? Or who are you? There we go. Okay, so we are not getting vocal response. Who are you? What the fuck is that noise?
What?
God, I hate that one. Oh, it's like a squishy and it's like... Also, I'm gonna take off the ears now because they are giving me a little bit of a headache. But thank you for redeeming those. Those are cute.
Okay, we've apparently explored 97.
Welcome to the cum zone. Only come inside anime girls. Quivering clit, double jointed pussy, fresh balls, elegant ejaculation. First the kiss, then the cum.
So I think it's Rathos because I'm not getting any vocal responses.
Okay. Do you want to go back down there and do the thing, or?
I mean, I'm considering all the stuff that we grabbed. I'm fine with just leaving.
If that's what you want to do.
Well, I'm a coward. So, of course I'm up for leaving. Yes. Yes, I am. I want the money. I've got a lot of money on me. And I'm sleepy.
It was Rathos.
Hell yeah. Look at all that gold I got. Oh my god, that is so nice. Lore page 11 and 230 gold pieces. That is nice. 100 experience. I am so close to the next level.
What's the timer for?
You can do timed matches.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did I want? Can I get the... Oh, I'm so close to the next torch. But okay, let me say goodbye to my friends. Give me 1 second. Alright, friends. I think we are going to call it a night. So thank you so much for joining me in this broadcast during your personal enrichment time. And should you have missed any portion of this program, I have been uploading things to our archives. So feel free to check there on YouTube. If you would like... Thank you for that victory. If you would like to become a registered lobbyist of Centerville, which grants you such benefits as advance notice of upcoming content, access to elite chat rooms, and better access to the ear of your mayor, please subscribe below. Otherwise, citizens and tourists, I will see you at some point in the future. It is going to be a little bit of touch and go over the next few days because there is an event coming up that I have to attend. So if there is going to be any broadcast this weekend, it will probably be earlier in the day. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining me. Look to Twitter for any upcoming announcements. And please enjoy the rest of your scheduled personal enrichment time. All right, have a good night, everybody.